No Cow Chocolate Chip Cookie Dough. The worst tasting protein bar I've reviewed so far was the Dip No Cow I did in the original 3-part series, so I must be pretty masochistic to want to do this one.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm kicking my ass! Do you mind?
So regrettably, cost macros taste, let's do this thing. For cost, I got mine from Whole Foods for $2.99, but you can get them on Amazon for about $2.75 a bar. Still, pretty expensive. 3 out of 10 expensive, so we're not starting off too hot, No Cow. No Cow does get a saving grace when it comes to its macros, however. It does have a 10 on the calorie to protein ratio. It also has an amazing 15 grams of fiber and no grams of added sugar, so all the way around, this is a top tier macroed bar, so it gets a 9.5 out of 10 on macros.
Getting excited.
Yeah, I wouldn't go getting excited yet, No Cow. For texture, when you pull this out of the package, it drops straight back down to earth because it feels just as dry as the dipped one tasted. When you go to bend this thing in half, it just snaps right away. So, let's see how masochistic I'm about to be. When their label asks me if I'm feeling lucky, my answer is simply, hell to the no, I don't feel lucky, but I'm doing this anyway. You better taste like chocolate chip cookie dough. No, y'all need to rename your product from No Cow to no. It took me half of a bite to immediately say, no, that's dog shit. That is so dry.
It's as dry as a camel's arsehole in a desert storm.
I don't want to do this. Bro, that is drier than your girlfriend's panties. That is horrible. Okay, outside of my bitching of the dryness, it tastes nothing like chocolate chip cookie dough. If anything, I taste peanut butter, not chocolate chip cookie dough. The driest protein bar I've had, alongside with the original No Cow. What? It even has 8 grams of sugar alcohols and it still tastes like dog shit. How do you do that? It's not as bad as the Epic Beef Stick. That was epically bad. This is worse than the Dip No Cow I tried though. So it's gonna land right in between the two at a 2.5 out of 10. Averaging the 3 stats for this abomination of a protein bar takes it to a 5 out of 10, but I don't think anybody's gonna question me when I drop this down to a 3 out of 10. It's easily the worst tasting protein bar I've had. The only product that I've had so far that's worse than this is the Epic Beef Stick, but even then, do not touch this with a 10-foot pole unless you have to.